Today we've got news about a riverboat that has collided with a bridge in Europe. We're also going to talk about Princess's World Cruise, the longest one they've ever given, plus what is going to happen to the Island Princess. We also need to talk about the groundbreaking change that Carnival Cruise Line is making, and I think they are definitely setting the standard for the cruise industry with this. Hoping we're going to see some more from other cruise lines that follow as well. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, those gift cards that you can buy with AARP to save some money on your cruise, some flexibility with that. I want to make sure everybody knows about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Saturday and it is November 18th of 2023. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please hit that subscribe button? We'd love to have you with us and look forward to seeing you here. Also, if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Believe it or not, that really makes a difference to YouTube and we really appreciate your help. Alrighty, let's start at the top. So the Viking ship, the Viking Gymir, G-Y-M-I-R, it hit a bridge in Miltenberg, Germany. It was going under, it hit the bridge. As a result of that, there is damage to the ship, there is damage to the bridge, and then also, due to difficulty maneuvering, they also knocked over a steel bollard while docking, and the water police confirmed that. And they also, so when you look there, it says that you can see the pier and the ladder are bent. It says that the passengers are off the ship, so we will look for some more news and see if any of those following cruises are canceled on that ship, or if they are able to get everything taken care of quickly and proceed as expected. So I'll watch for updates about that for you. The next thing that's important here I want to talk to you about, let's talk about the AARP gift cards that you can buy below this video. So just scroll down underneath the video and you'll see the title there, and you'll see a thing that says show more. Click on that and you get a drop down box, and we will have the link there that you need to use that will take you to AARP to buy the gift cards. Now, you do not have to be a member of AARP to buy their gift cards. Presently, for Princess Cruises, you get an 8% discount. So in other words, you're buying a $100 gift card and you pay $92 for it. So once you get a gift card, you get the gift card number and you get a pin that goes with it. You can apply those to pay for your cruise, and if you have a travel agent, you just call him or her up and tell them the number and the PIN number, and they can just apply that to your booking whenever you would like to. Now, and like I said, like if you buy that $100 gift card you only pay $92 for, then of course the $100 is the payment that your booking receives. Now, a thing that you should also know about that is if you have a cruise and you pay for it with your gift cards, and then you have a remaining balance on your gift card, you can hop on board the ship when it's time to go and take it there to guest services, and they will apply that as onboard credit for you. So you also get the discount with anything that you pay for while you are on board the ship. If you happen to not spend all of that money, it is refundable, and at the end of your cruise, Princess will mail you a check for it. And I would say at the end of the cruise that I had in September, I had some onboard credit left, and I got my check within just a couple of weeks. So I was refreshed to see that that came rather quickly. Also, even if you don't have a gift card with a balance left on it, and you know, this, as I think about this, I have paid attention to how much Gordon and I usually spend on a cruise, and it can vary a little bit with what we do with excursions when we're on board, or if we see something that we want to buy. But it's, you know, you probably have a ballpark on how much you usually spend on a cruise, so you can buy these gift cards, even just buy whatever amount you want and have it applied once you're on board the ship so that you can save money. I've done a lot of thinking about this, and you get to save 8%, right? And so I had the thought that wouldn't it be fun, because sometimes, you know, I have people that I have the pleasure of working with that use these gift cards, because you save 8% on the price of your cruise. So if your cruise is $1,000, you just saved $80, right? And but even if you're someone that you think, oh, it's no big deal, I can pay that $80, no, whatever, I had the thought of how fun it would be and how amazing it would be if more of us did that, and then take that money that we save and donate it to somewhere that could really use it. Like I said, even if we think, oh, I'm okay without having to do that, if you do it, for every, think of how much cruises cost. For every $1,000, you save $80. What if you donated that to your local food bank? Or what if you gave it to just someone that you know that would really make a big difference in their life? Just throwing that out there. Do whatever you would like. But that's been on my mind, so I wanted to share it with you. Now, another thing kind of fun around here, I noticed over on the Princess Cruises information Facebook page that someone had taken a screenshot of the video that I did, which is awesome, on Thursday, talking about how we're going to have an updated app coming out, a whole new app coming out December 1st for Princess Cruises. And so I told Gordon, I'm like, well, comment on there and tell people to come and watch our videos. So I just wanted to invite you, if you would ever like to share our videos on your own Facebook group or wherever you would like, we would be delighted to have you do that. I feel like there's a whole lot of people, you are wonderful, who have joined us, and we're delighted to have you with us. And I think that there's a whole lot of people out there that don't even know about our amazing Let's Go family who would love to be a part of it, that have the benefit of associating with all of you on Facebook and in person when the chance arose. And I just wanted to let you know that if you'd ever like to share our videos, we would appreciate it and look forward to having more of these wonderful cruisers in our community. Okay, Princess. So it's really exciting. The other day, on Thursday, Princess announced what some of their itineraries would be, and I shared that with you on Thursday as well. Those cruises are going to go on sale on November 29th. But another thing that they didn't talk about in our travel agent webinar that I attended, but that Princess has announced otherwise, is with their 2025 and 2026 Australia program. Along with that comes their announcement that they are going to do their longest world cruise ever. And it's going to be on the Crown Princess. It's going to go round trip from Australia. And so to me, if you want to do a world cruise, this would be a fantastic time to, if you're here in the US, to fly down and go on that world cruise. And if there is anywhere there in Australia, any ports that's not included, you could do another cruise around there as well as a land tour. There are so many options to do with these world cruises. So if you need help, I would be delighted to help you. So just send me an email. But they are offering round trips. So you might be familiar with how they do this, but they're going to leave from Sydney, Brisbane, and Auckland. So depending on what is best for you. And in 2026, it's going to be a 114-night voyage that visits 48 destinations in 31 countries, you guys, across six continents. So there's that, and then along with that, they are also going to go to a couple of ports that they have never visited on a world cruise before. And I hope that they really they're planning to go to Alexandria in Egypt, so hopefully things by 2026 will be to the point that will be able to call there, as well as the island of Patmos in Greece. They are also going to have overnights, you guys, like in New York, Lima, and Quebec. And just wanted to tell you about that. And just in case you're looking for something to do, you've got 114 nights that it's okay for you to be away from home and you can afford to do this, I think it would be fantastic. And with their world cruises, you get more benefits when you book early. All right, so I will watch for the release on that information as well. Now, the Island Princess. So as you all, if you've been with us here for a while, if not, Gordon and I have been on 2 cruises on the Island Princess this year. We generally don't do 2 in a row like that, but it just worked out really well with our schedule and where we wanted to go. In July, we did a cruise round trip out of Southampton that took us to a couple of ports in Norway, a couple of ports in the one in the Shetland Islands and one in Scotland. And then also, I know the Shetland Islands are part of Scotland, but then also 4 ports in Iceland. Fantastic cruise. Loved the Island Princess. Everything about it was fantastic. I would recommend that again in a heartbeat. And then in October, we also went on the Island Princess for 2 weeks for a round trip out of Southampton for our In Search of the Northern Lights group cruise. Another fabulous cruise. Absolutely love the Island Princess. Well, I've been hearing from people that the Island Princess is going to go away after the World Cruise in 2024. So apparently the number one, the person that people quote the most talking about this is the cruise director that's on the Island Princess right now. And so if anyone knows, if anyone has talked to them lately, let me know, or you have anything else to share about this. And I hope it's wrong because I really enjoyed that ship, but I know that as we've got the Sun Princess coming on board, they're looking forward to the Star Princess. This could be something that could happen. I know that I've been looking for cruises on her, and it kind of looks like maybe that's the case. So like I said, if anybody has got anything else on that, let me know. If it ends up being wrong, don't give me a hard time. I have just had enough people tell me that that ship is going to go away that I feel like it's probably true. So I wanted to bring you up to date on that. Now, and if you have sailed on the Island Princess, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your fondest memories are of that ship. Alrighty. Now, Carnival. This is really big news. So I know that when we all go on a cruise, we all use the Wi-Fi differently. Some of us don't use it at all because we want to get away from everything. Some of us want to stay in touch with family, just need it a little bit. And some of us, like Gordon and I, really try to use it so that we can put our videos up as well as work while we're on board. So here, this is huge. Carnival Cruise Line has announced that on their Carnival Jubilee starting, which she is going to just start sailing, you know, right here at the end of this year out of Galveston, starting in early 2024, they're going to have 5G capability on that ship. Can you believe it? 5G when you're on a cruise. And the way that they are doing that is they have partnered with Wireless Maritime Service. And so when passengers get on board, they are going to be able to use the service that they have partnered with this company to provide by using the cruise line plans that their individual cell phone companies have available. Okay, so if you want to do it, you'll have to use your AT&T or whatever company it is that you're with. You're going to have to get their cruise line package, but then you're going to have 5G when you're on board the ship. Carnival goes on to point out that they have Starlink on board all of their ships, and they are going to work on rolling this 5G capability out on all of their ships. As soon as they get it on the Jubilee, they'll start working on it on their other ships. Now, this is magnificent news to me. I'm really excited, but I do want to say that when I was just on the Carnival celebration, the internet was really, really good. If you're not familiar with Carnival, they've got 3 different levels of plans. So the cheapest one, you can access your social media. You can't even do email. You can do your social media. The next one, you can do your social media, plus you can do your email, things like that. And then if you want to be able to stream videos and do everything that you want to do, you're going to have to get their higher package. So when I was just on Carnival, I had that higher package. The only thing that's frustrating for me is you can only be using one device at a time. And since I was by myself, I couldn't even use Gordon's. If I was with him and I wanted to use the phone at the same time and my laptop at the same time, then I would just borrow his phone to do that. But being there by myself, just had that one device. I don't know looking forward if they are going to introduce, like on Princess, you know, you can pay for one device or you can pay for 4 devices. I don't know if Carnival's looking at that down the road. I think it would be something that would be really helpful. But the only time that I had a hard time with the Wi-Fi on Carnival, that it would keep falling off being connected, is when I was in a group of a really large group of people. Like when I was in the big theater there, what do they call that theater? The Grand Spectrum Theater, I think is what they call it. When I was in there and it was full of people, it would keep falling off and I had a hard time staying connected. Otherwise, it worked like a dream. Really, a really good speed of Wi-Fi. So this will really make a big difference to people if they can actually have that 5G while they're on board the ship. The only thing I worry about, and tell me what you all think about this, I would really like to hear about it. Whenever I am in a restaurant and somebody answers the phone and starts talking, that's disruptive to all of the other people eating dinner. If I'm ever in a restaurant and I really need to answer that call, I go tearing out of the restaurant and in order to have that conversation. And so you think of a whole cruise ship, so I hope it doesn't make it so that everybody's on the phone all of the time, right? If you need to be on the phone with someone, step away where no one is, or do it in your cabin, things like that. So let me know what you think about this coming to cruise ships. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's not so great? Let me know. And if you are on a cruise ship right now, I would really love to have updates from you. Let me know what your experience is looking like, how everything is going, because that helps all of us. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.